We are in the small town of Omena, Michigan, on the Leelanau Peninsula north of Traverse City. And we've come across the north-south road on the west shore of the Leelanau Peninsula, and we've come up to this property, also belonging to the Society of Jesus. This is the barracks, so-called, given us that we purchased from military supplies after a war, and now houses people who come here. The upper floor is dormitories and one single open room, separated by curtains for each person and a bed, of course. The lower floor is a kitchen and a dining area. The building in the back is showers and a laundry. And here we see the chapel, named for Mary Immaculate, built by Jesuit brothers in the 1940s. Beyond it, what we call the rec room, with an extended porch, a volleyball court, and then a single wood paneled room just to sit and relax. Beyond this cleared area, through the trees, you might be able to make out a house called the Rock House, again given to us in the 1930s. It was a hunting lodge, built originally as a hunting lodge by those who gave it to us. We've since fixed it up so that men can stay there for a few days, for a week or so. This cleared area has recently been cleared. The lawn here isn't really a lawn, it's just kind of weeds and grass, the undertaker just told me. As you can see, lovely yellow flowers at this time of year. But the thought was to tear some of this up and create a space for wildflowers, other kinds of plants and so on that are natural to the area, to give the place a more natural look, be more of a sanctuary for birds and bees and that sort of thing. So this is all very lovely. When I was a novice, beginning in 1991, we novices would come here along with other men in training for some length of time as our summer vacation. As novices, we spent 2 weeks here. But it's all quite lovely, as you can see, at this time of the year. So now let's take a little tour of the chapel. As I said, this is the Chapel of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, all built by Jesuit brothers in the 1940s. There were 2 tall pine trees just at the front here that have since been taken down in the last couple of years because, after all, they get old. And here you see the grave of Chester Hallett, long-term caretaker of this property. His house is on the property and now is obviously called the Hallett House. In this chapel, when all of the men are here for vacation, there's usually Mass late in the afternoon, followed by social outside on the lawn, and then dinner in the dining room of the barracks that you just saw. So this is all natural wood. It's all quite lovely, as you can see. It probably seats 125, though there are rarely that many of us here. There would have been back in an earlier day when the novices and the scholastics would come from Cincinnati to get out of the heat. There are 2 transepts. This one with a statue of St. Ignatius. And then this one with a piano hidden behind a pew. This presider's chair is new to me. The altar is of long standing and made of local materials obviously by the brothers. The tabernacle is empty because no one is here on a regular basis. The novices and the scholastics will come in the next couple of weeks, and once they're here in residence, the Blessed Sacrament will be reserved in the tabernacle. There's just a small area behind the high altar that serves as a sacristy. And now we'll go out again down the main aisle It is, as you can see, a lovely place to come in the summer. It's quiet and cool in here. And men have been praying here for the best part of 70 or 80 years. So it's quite a remarkable place and close to the hearts of many of us. So we're looking now, we would be looking straight out onto Grand Traverse Bay, Traverse City, 20 miles south of here. The road passing right in front, right behind all of those trees. Again, the planted area, the rock house, the rec room, and the lawn here to the left where we'd have social in the afternoon. And then again on the other side, the barracks. There was a house beyond the end of the barracks that you see that had been built here quite a number of years ago. Some years ago, the local historical society jacked it up on stilts and moved it into Omina's very tiny downtown, about a half a mile to our left. And the building was reinstated there and has been fixed up as the headquarters of the local historical society. So this is Omina, as we guys understand it, a place many of us, but not all of us, love. And you can certainly see why.